Today we will look at the Dragon Hunter build that is very good for open world content and going through the story, unlocking your masteries and progression in general. The build will offer bursty damage that will help you kill many mobs at the same time while having very high sustain. We are using a full set of Viper armor with Flame Legion runes, Viper sword and torch with Sigil of Blood and Sigil of Water, and a Celestial Greatsword with Sigil of Blood and Sigil of Water as well. For the Greatsword we will use the Crystal Guardian specifically because it is very cheap and easy for anyone to get. And for the trinkets, we are using a full set of celestial trinkets. Please note that I'm using legendary armor and trinkets in the build, however, even exotic will work just fine. For the food, if you can craft ascended food, then the cilantro and cured meat flatbread is the best option, and if you can't, then winterberry pie is the one we will use from the trading post. For the utility consumable, toxic focusing crystal is the best option, but if the toxic was expensive, then potent master tuning crystal is another option, and it will also last for 1 hour. For the traits, we are using Virtues 3, 2, 1, Valor 2, 2, 2, and Dragon Hunter 1, 2, 1. We are also using Litany of Wrath with Signet of Judgment, Purging Flames, Precision of Blades, and our elite is Signet of Courage. For sustain, you will get a lot of heals from the crits from your food and also from Sigil of Blood and Sigil of Water. On top of that, we are using Monk's Focus trait, which makes our meditation skills heal. And Litany of Wrath counts as a meditation skill, so it will heal you twice, once from the skill itself and once from the trait, and then it will also give you a lot of heals as you do damage. On top of that, this trait is going to use another meditation skill automatically whenever you use your heal. And the healing skill itself is going to have a very low cooldown, so you should be able to use it very often. And if that was not enough, you will also have Wings of Resolve, which will give you a big burst of heal when you use it. And we also have Signet of Courage, which will keep giving us passive heals every second. And when we activate it, it will give us small heals per pulse, and the last pulse will give us a very big burst of heal. In terms of damage, your Torch 4 and Purging Flames will be a big source of your damage, and they will do a lot of burning. And then in the Virtue straight line from the Grandmaster trait, Permeating Grass, this will apply burning in an AoE radius around your target when it triggers. And because of this, you will end up doing a lot of burning from skills like Precision of Blades and the rest of your weapon skills. And you will notice that the more mobs you are fighting, the more burning and the more damage you will do. To use this build in action, the first skill you want to use is Shield of Courage. This will give you Aegis, Protection, and Resolution, and it will also apply a shield in front of you, which will block any incoming damage, which will also work very well with the Hunter's Fortification trait and remove conditions when you block. And then we will use Torch 4 once and keep it on passive. We will not throw the torch, and then use Purging Flames and Precision of Blades. By doing that, you will apply a lot of burning, and the more mobs you will fight, the much more burning you will do. Once you are done with those skills, you can spam the rest of your weapon skills. And when your sword torch skills are on cooldown, you can swap to your Greatsword, and from here you can use your Greatsword 4 and Greatsword 2. Those will be very good combo, and it will also do a lot of burning. If the enemies are spread, then you can use Greatsword 5 to pull them towards you, and then use your Greatsword 4 and 2. When your Greatsword skills are on cooldown, swap again to your Sword Torch and repeat over and over. Try not to use your F1 Spear of Justice skill at all, and leave it on passive as much as you can. Only use it if you are desperate for some CCs and you want to break bar. Leave Signet of Judgment on passive and only use it when you need a stun break. And Wings of Resolve can be used for heals or when you need to cleanse because it will remove a lot of conditions. The build will work just fine without any extra buffs. However, there are things we can do to improve any open world build, including this one. I just made a guide on that subject, and you will find the link for it in the description and comment below. If you found this guide helpful, please subscribe and leave a like to see more guides in the future. I will now leave you with some footage for this build in action. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next guide.